Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading, and this will be for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. The room is very echoey at the moment because I'm sort of halfway through moving house. I moved next Sunday, so I've been trying to prepare myself to move. No matter how much stuff I chuck out, I seem to always have too much stuff. I'm feeling about taking on the hermit thing at the moment, so I don't have to move everything. But I'm in the middle of it, so it's very echoey. So I am using the Tarot Mucha for your reading. Please remember that readings are only general. They will not resonate with everyone, and certainly not all of the time. So make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart. And they do flip-flop, so sometimes it can be the other person's energy that I'm picking up on too, if that's strong. So yeah, try and be smart. Okay, I have the Five of Cups coming out here. Now the Five of Cups is a feeling of regret and remorse about the past. This is sort of like looking back at the past with regret and not looking to the future. The card always shows, and I've seen a lot of this card today, which is quite interesting. The card always shows 3 cups in the past that are tipped over and 2 cups in the future that are still standing. And this person is only looking at the cups that have been spilt. So crying over spilt milk here. So there is this feeling here that you are too focused on the past and not enough on the future. So behind that we do have the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands is the card of being defensive. It's the card of standing your ground, the card of fighting for what is rightfully yours here. We do have the King of Swords coming out. So you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini or Aquarius. The King of Swords is a person who is very much in their head. They are thinking rather than feeling, trying to be logical about how they do things rather than following their heart. It also can talk about being honest, open with communication, speaking up, not holding back. Could be dealing with a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, or this can represent you. Having these 2 cards together, maybe you're learning to feel rather than think. There's a very strong feeling here that you are standing your ground over something that you're trying to be logical about. So maybe your feelings are creeping through, but you're trying really hard to not be regretful or remorseful about something that's happened here. Yeah, Four of Swords, broken heart. Okay, let's get some more information. Okay, so first off we have the Emperor. Now the Emperor can represent Aries, so you could be dealing with an Aries person. The Emperor is a person who can be very controlling and very I'm trying to think of the word for it and I can't think of it. So we're talking about someone who could be well educated and very knowledgeable, but we're also talking about a person who commands authority. That's what I was trying to get at. So there is a person here who is trying to control an external environment here. That's why this person is being logical and strategic. Okay, someone who has an opportunity to walk down a different path. It looks like the path here is closed off now. So it's like you've left something behind here that you no longer want to walk on. You've made some sort of choice here and you're taking this choice over this choice. So you're looking, you've got the world in your hands. You have every opportunity to do as you please. And your choice is to leave something behind here and to walk a path that you've chosen for yourself. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is a beautiful card. As I always say, it's having all your ducks in a row here. This is about complete happiness. It's joy and happiness. It's love, family, everything you want. It's like walking towards your nirvana, your happiness, your totality here. Okay, could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo here. This person here has been working or been very focused on their finances here. We see the King of Pentacles is very, very much focused on his stability. He may be, or she, can be a she too, may be so focused on their money at the moment they're not really taking much interest in anything around them. This could be you, Cancer, if you're in this sort of mentality at the moment where you're trying to build your resources up here. Okay, Hanged Man coming in. So when I look at this, I think, okay, so you've had some sort of choice to make here about a direction to go in. I feel that maybe you're trying to look towards the future. These are all future-based cards, although we did have the past card coming up here. To me, it's like you've perhaps changed your focus a little bit here, and maybe you're following a different direction here to what you had in mind before. I feel that you're taking control of something here. You've had to take control of something, and I feel that at the moment you're sort of concentrating on your resources, your finances, and trying to move in a different direction. The Hanged Man says to me you've seen something from a different perspective. Maybe that you've started to see something. Maybe the universe has sort of spurred you along a little bit here. Let's keep going. Okay, Three of Cups coming out in the middle. So the Three of Cups is about reunion. It's a card of coming together for joy and happiness. It's a card of family. I'm going to leave it for a moment there because I have a feeling you've walked into your truth here. You've realized a truth. You're coming into clarity. This is having precision, having absolute control over what you're doing here, really seeing what's happening here and really moving forward on something. A brand new start, but you're standing in your truth here. This Three of Cups has got me a little bamboozled, sorry. The Strength card coming in here too. So this is about building your own resources, totally, Cancer. This is about building yourself up. We definitely have some sort of third-party situation here. I was going to ignore it with the Three of Cups, and you've got a wish coming true. I was going to ignore it with the Three of Cups, but now I have the Three of Swords. I can't ignore it anymore. Some of you are trying to build up resources, trying to move away from another situation, trying to choose a new pathway. Perhaps there's been some sort of calling here for you to follow your heart rather than your head. Some sort of regret or remorse about the past here. I feel that you're being you have been very stubborn, very defensive, standing your ground here. But look at you, this is the sword in your hand here, so you're ready to walk into a new truth. I feel like here there's a feeling that you've taken a lot of time out. Maybe there was hurt, pain in the past, especially with the Three of Swords here, Three of Swords, Three of Cups. You could have chosen to move in a different direction. You may now be feeling your feelings rather than thinking them with the Emperor. I feel that you're moving away from the control and understanding that universe has guided you in this direction here, and because of that you've got dreams coming true with this Nine, the Wish card here. I feel this has taken a lot for you to build up the strength for this. I feel that you've been working very hard on your resources here, but there's been some sort of truth here revealed by the universe. And it's taken a lot of strength from you here to look towards the future now. There's a lot of pain in whatever decisions you've made here, but a promise of greater things to come. You are coming up with the Strength card, so I know that you've put in your healing, or you're starting to put in your healing. If this hasn't happened for you, this is what you can look forward to going forward. Certainly a change in your situation that is going to bring in a greater clarity and a greater truth for you. Oh, okay. So the card that just wanted to come out there was the card of Between Worlds, which is quite interesting, being it looks like you're walking away from something to something new here, or taking a different pathway. This is about transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness and no man's land. I like that temporary blindness there. Between the Worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you're invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. So this is where you are at the moment, Cancer. You're sitting between the worlds here, and there is the promise of wishes coming true and the leaving behind of control and learning to work with your emotions, your feelings, and your intuition. I feel like there's been a time of denial here, but now you're moving into a new time. Beautiful, beautiful reading.